Hello everyone, I'm Tuco, and I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day. Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, where we are going to try and kill a rock. Hopefully, at the end of all this. Now, I was unaware, but a fight was breaking out between my dogs and some hairy marmot men. So, reports, the dog is fighting. So, what happens here is... Oh man, it's long. So, a big attack in short, and then the marmot man becomes enraged. My dog is scratching and bruising the muscle. The stray dog bites the hairy marmot man in the right lower leg, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. Sweet. Alright, so the hairy marmot man tries to hit my dog, but my dog is too smart for that. Alright, and then... Oh boy. The hoary marmot man grabs the stray dog by the first right front toe with his left upper leg. What? The dog falls to the ground from overexertion. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. So this is a long battle. Wow, okay. Okay, so who wins? Okay, firmly, bruises muscle. Wow, this is crazy long. Shoot, there's another one. Okay, so this is a really long attack, and long story short, I think these are the marmot men. I remember that episode. I didn't know what they were, but now I know they're the marmot men that my dogs killed. However, my dogs are a little wounded. You know, this guy here, first right front toe is broken, or first right front toe is also smashed open. So, you know, it's not that bad. Could be worse. Who's the next one? I think it's new. There you go. Her third right front toe is broken and smashed open, and her left front leg is dented. Wow. That shows you how in-depth this game is. Alright, so I'm going to resume, and our miners are going to get to mining, and our farmers to farming. The weather is cleared. Oh, that's wonderful. That honestly is really nice. Alright, so while these guys are doing that, let us make a dormitory for our dwarves, because, you know, who wants to sleep on the ground? Dwarves don't. I mean, they don't. They like beds, like normal people. So we're going to make a small hallway, and now the size of a dwarf bedroom is 4 by 1. It doesn't have to be big. I mean, this is just a really teeny tiny bedroom, but it works. So what we'll have is a door, a chest, a cabinet, and a bed. That's the sequence, or what they like. So we're just going to make a nice dormitory here, you know, not too big, not too small, you know, decent size, enough for reinforcements when they come, and migrants when they arrive, which will be really nice. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So let us actually name those other dwarves, because I kind of forgot. We're going to name Fath our woodcutter, and butcher and tanner and architect. We are going to name her, set nickname to, let me think here. We are going to name her to XXX Cold Front. Cold Front. Wow, I can't spell front. Good grief. All right, there we go. Cold Front. And then we are going to name this guy, set nickname to, I'm trying to think here. Kevin. We're going to name it to Kevin. Kevin. There you go. Kevin, commit. Sweet. So we have Kevin, Luthien, Matthew, Sawyer, Tom, Tuco, Regel, and Coldfront, all with us on this glorious expedition. All right, so when they're done with mining out this, they'll go to the dorms and start mining that out. Now, I really need them to get rid of these, just those 4 places. And then we can make ourselves a nice stockpile. So they have actually finished. They have finished these smoothing the walls. They look really nice. I think they do. So you guys don't have jobs. That means designations. Well, like I said, engraving, it doesn't look the greatest right now. So, you guys are going to actually smooth out this whole area. D and S. Smooth. And enter. And we're going to come all the way out here and boom. Oh, I also want this wall. I also want this wall. Okay, so let's see here. It'd be enter and going over. And there we go. Perfect. So get on that, guys. There they go. Nice. All right. So they're doing that. I believe all my farmers are off that. Correct? Am I right? Kevin and Luthien, are you guys off? No, you are not. Okay, you need to be off of that. Matthew, you can be on that for now. Let me see here. Yeah, you can be on that. You're not doing anything. So we are going to commit that. Say, okay, that's good. All right, get on that, everyone. Sweet. All right, and you two are farming up a storm. I like it. I like it. Look at that. They're farming. Wonderful plum helmets. Sweet. All right, let's see if our dwarves went the wrong way. See if they're almost done. They are almost. Well, I say almost. They're going to take a while. So let us go back to the top. There's not much we can do actually right now. Just kind of sit back and watch, I guess. Hope that the rock doesn't come by right now. That honestly would be really bad. Check the perimeter. All right, so the river is actually melted. That's nice. That's actually very nice. All right, so our stockpile there. And you guys are still farming up a storm. It looks great. And you guys are smoothing. I love it. Keep up the good work, everyone. Soon this rock will be dead because of our awesome smoothing skills. Okay, good. They are done with that. Oh, are they done with the stockpile? Yes, they are. Okay, so pause it. We're going into stockpiles because, you know, stockpile. And we are going to make this everything. Well, I say everything, and I do mean everything. Enter, and now it's good. Let's see here. Click it. There we go. S for settings. We want food. We want animals. We want furniture. We don't want corpses or refuse. We want stone, ammo. Wait, I'm not even doing it. E for that. Okay, so E. E doing like the E. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. E to enable. There we go. All right, we'll do it for everything. Absolutely everything. That's good. And then we shall make another place because I forgot. Well, before we do that, let's make workbenches. So W for workbenches. Well, first B to get to buildings, and then W for workbenches. And what we are going to need are what do we need? Mason shop. Yes, we need masons. All right, so masons can go there. We will make it out of wood logs. Why not? Wood logs, sure. The masons area of wood logs. All right. And then we are going to need a craft dwarf, so R. And we're going to place that down there because, you know, why not? Why not? All right, make it out of the same thing. And then we are going to be needing a Carpenters Workshop. We can place that. I kind of want it. Well, you know what? We can place it right over here. Right here. Perfect. Right there, and we can place, and we can have it to be the same plum wood logs. All right, so next we are going to be needing, I'm trying to think here. What else do we need? We need a, well, for right now, let's make a still because we are going to be producing plum helmets and we are going to be needing, as you all know, booze. Lots and lots of it. And so let's make a still. We're going to place it right there, make it out of the same stuff we're making everything out of. And then up out here, we are going to be placing the butcher's table. I'm trying to think of where exactly. Because with butchers, it produces rotten stuff and whatnot. Well, it doesn't produce rotten stuff, but the stuff can get rotten really quick, the meat. And that's bad because then it'll form, I forget what it's called. It'll produce smells that cause sickness. So all of our dwarves will become sick and ill, and it's bad. It's real bad. So we don't want that. So we need to place our nice butcher's area right over here. You know, why not? Right off the meeting hall. And we will make these fortifications, which allows the air to vent. Therefore, we won't have any anything bad like that. So F for fortifications. We'll hit enter and we'll make all these fortifications right there. Hello? They fortifications? No? Yes, no, maybe so? Enter. They should be fortifications, right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, so our dwarves should be mining that place out. They're mining that out real nice. So my dwarves should be getting on making all these work soon, but I am having them smooth. So we are going to actually take them off smoothing right now because we want them to begin building their places of work. And we don't want to be detailing and working with that because this is a military operation. It's not a long-term, well, I guess it'd be a long-term thing, but we don't want it to be that nice. All right, so they should be getting their materials. Looks like they're grabbing wood. You guys grabbing wood? Hello? Should be. They're eating. Plant seeds, okay. There are my miners. They're hungry. Why? Okay, they're sleeping now. Right out in the open. See, that's bad. That makes them upset. And here, let me see here. We are going to be going to whoever's sleeping. You're sleeping. Woodcrafter. We are going to do V to view unit, enter for thoughts and preferences. She's annoyed after sleeping in the grass. See, they don't like sleeping in the grass. And they also are annoyed at the lack of chairs and having to drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug, which is bad. She was horrified after seeing a hoary marmot woman die. Oh, that's pretty funny. She's a citizen of the humble portals. Citizen of the humble portals? I thought we were the rim of bulwarks. I know probably what happened. They needed some expert to accompany the expedition from the rim of bulwarks, so they got this person from the humble portals. All right. So let's continue here. They don't like sleeping on the ground, which is why we are making those places, or whatever you call them, dorms. Yeah, we're making dorms. So see here, they have the I think he's a mason. He has wood, and he's going down. He's going to start building his place. Are you done there? Oh, he's building it now. Okay, sweet. And you are too. Awesome. All right, so that's done. The craft dwarf is done. Now what we need are beds. G for, let's see here. Can we actually make them or no? We were going to need nest boxes, you know, to get, what do you call it? To get eggs. That's what it was. Okay, so W for wood and, I don't think craft dwarfs can make it. Must be just the mason then. Huh. Well then, in that case, we are going to start making, let's see here. I guess we make a wood nest box because we need nest box. Well, you know, we have a lot of rock. We'll make it out of rock. And we can hit R to repeat it, but honestly, I don't want to repeat that. We're just going to make a lot of them. That's good. That's actually max Q. And then you are starting on the still, which is nice, and you're starting on, I think that's carpenter, actually. So, there's the still. We can brew drink from plant. Do we want to do that right now? Let's check our status. We have more drink than we do food, so not right now. We're not going to make that right now. So, the craft dwarf is done. Or the carpenters. Let's see here. What can we make out of carpenters? We can make the beds. We need beds. So, I'm actually going to be putting that on repeat. So, we make a ton of beds. Hopefully, the crafter will get over there ASAP. And and do that. Yeah. So is he done mining? Not yet. But he should be mining, right? No, he's going up. Okay. So we are okay, good. That's there. And might just have to get onto the rest of the farms. Why are you guys hauling? You know what? I'm gonna take them off hauling. That way they can focus on mining and mining only. Because I don't want them, you know, to do that. Okay, no. Here we go. Get all of that. And construction will keep, and deconstruction because I honestly like those on. And you are also my miner. So you can have all that stuff taken off. Boy, it's really hard to get in that little tiny gap without hitting anyone else's. Okay, so there, and there we go. Perfect. All right, commit. Commit it all. All right, so he should, when he's done putting that rock back, come up and finish mining. All right, guys. They're still there. All of our animals. Wonderful. I might have to get rid of that pasture once everything's done. Everything's said and done. With the nest boxes. Sweet. All right, okay. So he's going to start mining that out. We can put butcher there, and we can butcher, hopefully, these marmot men. I think those are marmot men. I'm pretty sure. All right, so hurry up and mine that out. Oh, unpause it. All right, so we should do that really quickly. And then I'll put fortifications in here. And hopefully all the bad smelling stuff will seep out. So let's see here. D designations. F to carve fortifications. Now, can I carve it right here? Please say yes. Why not? Let me see here. Enter. And why can't I do this? Huh. I have to check on that for next episode because I don't. It should carve fortifications, but I guess it's not. Oh, sweet. They're getting to the farms. That's nice. That's nice. All right, so I don't have anything else for them to mine right now, which means actually I kind of want to extend the stockpile. Let's extend the stockpile because we're obviously going to need more room for everything that we're going to have. Also need to be making bins so that my stockpile doesn't run out of places to store. So we'll just come along down here. That's actually a little too far. That's way too far. We'll go there. Well, actually, you know what? Get rid of this because then it'll look off-centered and that doesn't look good. But that looks actually pretty good. And also, we're going to want a little door for them to get to that stockpile. And also mine out all this here because we are going to be needing them. This should just be one continuous stockpile. And that's what we want. Ooh, sweet. The Mason's workshop is done. That's awesome because now we can make cabinets and coffers, which are awesome, quite honestly. So I'll make 4 of those just for right now and a lot of coffers. Sweet. All right, so my Mason should get on that right now, hopefully. Yeah, I think he is. Yes. Oh, what? Are you my Mason? Hello? Tom, you're my Mason. Get over there. Let's see here. He's a Mason. Should be doing that. Oh, he's making rock nest boxes. That's why. That's why. I forgot about that. Maybe I should get... I don't think... You know what? Let's cancel a lot of these. We'll make 3. Okay, 3. Real easy. Set my dwarf can get onto other stuff that's way more important. All right, so they're mining that out really, actually quite quick. I'm quite impressed by that. All right, so let's check up on what's going up top. You're all hauling, which is nice. All right, so sweet. Let's add more farm plots here. Make them nice and big, but you know, good size. And another one. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. All right, so another one up top. Oh, come on. Let's go. There we go. Perfect. And over, enter, and another one. Last one. Move that over, and there we go. All right, so our farmers should get on that. It looks like they're doing quite well with all this. So what's the date, actually? Oh, wrong thing. There we go. It is... I can't see. What time is it? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what month it is. Oh, well. So our farmers should get on that right now, if they weren't so busy actually farming right now. It is now summer. Okay, sweet. So it is summer, which is nice. That means that they'll start growing cloth for us, which is, or would be, no, which is very appreciative, appreciative. All right, so they already made plump helmets. Sweet, we got plump helmets going. We have quite a lot, actually, going right now. And we are going to be needing doors. I forgot about that. We are going to need doors. So a new task. We are going to be needing lots of doors because, honestly, how can you make a bedroom without, you know, a door? I mean, just how? So we are going to be making quite a lot of that. So yeah, I think we'll just let the fortress run for right now. There isn't much to do except get those fortifications to work, which I don't know why they won't. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Just watch them continuing here, mining and doing all kinds of stuff. Everyone's doing something. Store item, bed, plant seeds. Yep, doing a lot of different stuff. All right, nice. So we'll just let them keep going and see what happens. Oh, sweet. We got some more plump helmets. Just taking those down. Sweet. All right, so these farms are actually turning out quite a lot. Now we might want to just mine out a huge pasture and put all of our animals in there. That way we can seal off the fortress and close it forever. Well, not forever. Until that rock comes. Colony of termites, huh? Maybe we can find some bees. Let's look for some bees here. While everything's going. I don't see any bees. I do see a lot of wood. These are trees. A lot of trees. Willow trunk. Oh, that's nice. What are you? Sand pear tree trunk. Walnut. That's cool. What are you? A Dane's fly. Cool. Alright. So let's get back to camp and see what's going on. Alright, guys. I need you to finish the plots here. I don't think they're going to do that anytime soon. So let's return back down here and see how they're mining that out. Okay, so... You know what? Let's get rid of, let's see here, that one there. We'll get rid of that one. That way it's a nice, you know, it's a nice pillar. Well, let's see here. D, let's actually mine that out and then, come on, mine that out and then we'll get rid of that one. And we'll get rid of... Oh, I wanted to get rid of that one. Oh, that's not good. That's going to be off-centered. I don't like off-centered. Oh, well. I guess it'll just have to be off-centered for right now. No one will notice. I mean, it's just stockpile. Alright, so... Our dwarves are mining that out really nice. Everything going well with this. Okay, so rock cabinets are done. Sweet. Craft dwarf, you need to do stuff. You need to craft mugs, actually. Mugs so that we can make, or so that we can sell to the caravans that come in the winter. So actually, let's get started on that right now. Just keep churning them out. And actually, dwarves really like rock mugs for obvious reasons. I mean, they can drink with them and they don't have to drink straight from the barrel, which would be bad. Let's actually mine a little lower. Let's see here. We're going down a little bit more. Down. There we go. Enter. No, not activity zone. Come on. Designations. I for up downstairs. Hello? Oh, enter. There we go. Perfect. All right. They'll mine that out. And actually, we need a dining hall pretty soon. And also a kitchen. So we can process all these and turn them into food, which would be really nice. So our dwarfs will get on that once this is all mined out, which will be good. And we'll get started on the kitchen and dining room, which will be nice. So, our farmers are still farming at a really fast rate. I'm quite impressed. Oh my goodness, look at all of them. What is that, by the way? Plum helmets? Cool. Alright, so you guys haven't leveled up too much in it, which is okay. Farmers have really leveled up. Sweet, that's awesome. Alright, so Matthew is going to not be a hunter anymore. Oh boy, what am I doing? Come on, get off. There we go. And is going to actually be a mason, a stone crafter for right now. And mason. Yeah, we'll do that because he needs to make rock mugs for us so that we can get lots and lots of things from the caravan when they come. All right, so pasture's doing great, and we need to haul all this down, honestly. All that needs to be hauled down. But they'll get to it when they get to it, I guess. There aren't many kobolds in the world, so there isn't that much to worry about stealing-wise. Of course, there are thieves everywhere. So, let's get started on the bedrooms, shall we? So, B for beds. I'm going to place a bed right there. And we'll just make it out of whatever comes up. So, actually, let's just continue this way. Enter and enter. Let's place one over here. Because, you know, dwarves, they don't like to walk too far to get to their bedrooms. So, we have to place it semi close to the door. Alright, and we'll place one right up there. Alright, so we don't have any doors. Okay, so do we have cabinets? We do have cabinets. Sweet. We only have a few cabinets, actually. Gonna need a lot more cabinets. Okay, so we do have containers. Nice. So container there. And a container there. No, what am I doing? Shoot, what? Want a coffer, not a bag. Remove building. Remove building. Sweet, alright. So we do need more coffers and doors to make this place, or the bedroom. So there's a crossbow. Actually, I'm going to have him pick that up. And we also have bolts. That's really nice. Alright, good. So our dwarves are continuously mining that out. I wonder where my other dwarf is. Oh, he's mining that out. Nice. All right, nice. Very nice. Sweet. All right. So directly under here, we are going to have our... Actually, let's pause it. Make sure nothing bad happens. And we are going to make a dining hall. Now, let's make a nice hallway into this, like, I don't know, that big. That's... no, that's not good. Not good at all. All right. Get rid of that. Yeah. There we go. That's better. And let's make it about this big. Yeah, that looks good. That'll be our dining hall. And then over here, we are going to have a kitchen. The kitchen will be right here. And, you know, the kitchen... Well, actually, you know what? The kitchen does have to be a decent size because it will be holding my still, once I put that in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make it 8 big, and how many across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make it 8 by 8. Alright, so we'll make it 8 by 8. And that looks good. That looks actually very good. So we will place a 2 by 2 right there. And then up here we will have a storage pile for all of our foods that we make. So we'll actually make that decent size here. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll add a 3 by 3. That sounds good. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, so that's good. Do we have the same here? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. All right. So we're going to continue on here and see how everything goes. All right, so that dwarf is doing major work. I'm not sure which one that is. Is that Tuco or I can't see? There we go. Yeah, it is Tuco. Nice. Good job, Tuco. All right, so now that that's done, stockpiles. We are going to be making a stockpile here and enter. Go all the way down here. Now we have plenty of room, although we do need to make bins. Bins are very important, or else stockpile space will be greatly hindered. It'll be used up so fast it'll be insane, quite honestly. So we're going to allow everything to be put here except for refuse and corpses. Just to make it nice and easy for our dwarves to get anything that they want whenever they want, which is really nice. Bins. You're making mugs. I need another craft dwarf table. Well, I don't have many dwarves to do so, so you'll continue to make mugs. I don't need bins necessarily right now. I don't. I mean, they are nice, but I'm not sure if they're the most important right now, so I won't do it right now. I would make a butcher's table, but honestly, we don't have really anything to butcher. We have plants going and not much else, but that's fine. All right, so, ooh, sweet. Luthien, no, I saw something. Is it announcements? Cog? Who's Cog? I'm not sure. Who's Cog? Oh, Matthew, right? Yeah, Matthew. Matthew became a stonecrafter. Sweet. Or did he? Doesn't have anything on it. Huh. Oh well. Let's continue on here, and hopefully our miners can start mining out really fast. Cause oh sweet, they are awesome. I really do like the microline, by the way. It looks nice. I like the blue. Wait a minute. You know what I forgot? I forgot to make a pillar. That's not good. That's not good at all. So let's actually see how big this is. If it's over 9, it will collapse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh boy. So I know it's off-centered, guys. Forgive me. But this can't be mined. Sorry. Just can't. Alright, so they will continue on mining here, and boy, I'm glad I saw that. That would have been really, 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 really bad. Actually, I should hit tab here to move that over. There we go. That's better. I can't believe I didn't do that earlier. But yeah, you hit tab and that moves over and it looks a lot nicer. You can see more. So I know that's not centered, guys, but it's the best I got. Maybe I'll put a wall there. You know, I'll put a wall there, one of these. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do it right now. B, and where's wall? Wall is probably W. Actually, no, it's not. It's capital C. No, I said capital C. Wall, W. Place a wall. Where's the middle of this? Let's see here. Where's the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh, so it's right here. One will place it here. We're going to make it microline because I like microline. And we're going to make it so that's 4 away or 3 away from there. So we need another 1, 2, 3. Place it there. Microline. And then we'll mine out, well, no, not mining out that yet. That stays there for right now. Boy, my dwarves are fast at mining now. That's awesome. All right, so they'll get on that sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. And my dwarves will mine that out real nice. Is this 9? I know it's 9 across. Nah, it's good. It's good. Hopefully. Watch, it'll just collapse and it'll be mayhem and terribleness. All right, so let's see here. Check our stats. Lots of plant, need more drink. So we are going to make drink. Hit repeat on that. I don't think I have a brewer. So let's get ourselves a brewer. No, we do. Luthien is. Get on that, Luthien. Right now. Chop, chop. Sweet, we have a cabinet. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Rock mug. Shoot, Mason hasn't been doing anything. That's not good. We'll make a lot of more doors and a lot more coffers and a lot more cabinets. That's good. For now, at least. We'll go up. Space, buildings D, door. We'll complete this one. All right, so D and then right there. H for container. Yeah, coffer. Nice. H again. Ooh. H again for coffer. And we'll place it right there. H again. Coffer. H. Coffer. H. Actually, no. And then F for cabinet. Needs cabinet. Okay, so we don't have any more cabinets. That's not good. Do we have more beds? We do have more beds. Sweet. All right, so I'll place beds. And place all the beds. We're going to be the king of beds. All right, more beds. Sweet. All right, so resume game. And we shall continue on here. All right, so there's the first mug of many, hopefully. Nice mug. Excuse me. All right, so let's see where everyone is right now. Where is everyone? Drink, dig, construct, store, plant. All right. That sounds great. All right, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. And if you do enjoy my content, please subscribe for more daily videos. As always, I'm Tuco. God bless, and I will see you next time.